me see if it's in the games.
Collapse into unconsciousness, fainting black.
Alright, it's not in there, but let me play. There she is. Let us just start game. Let us just get to it. I don't know if that music's copyrighted. Ooh, I sent the text to my friend Max. Oh, another name. Liam always uses the same names in like every story, and it's funny. Because it's basically every story is like a different universe. Max is the name of the kid from Interconnection Cube. So I wonder if it's the same type of, like the same, I guess, guy. Oh god, this is the old visual novel layout too, I think, right? Here, I'll put a save there, why not? Oh. Dude, are you at school? Oh my god. We're already seeing some of Liam's style. Look at that. Damn. The bus was already 20 minutes late. It was a late November, and it was cold. So damn cold. Oh, I know those Novembers. My eyes burned against the outside air, and each intake of breath was like swallowing razor blades. Everything was dim, tinted a dull blue, and all was eerily still, seemingly frozen in time. Mercury in the thermometers had settled to the bottom, stagnant and crystalline. I could see my breath as it shimmered against the thin air, warping and climbing upwards in despair before vanishing. Even the trees, long dead with crooked empty limbs, appeared to be shaking against the cold. Frost and ice glinted sharply in the faded sunlight, clinging on and threatening to overtake the trees. The occasional glimmer of sunlight seemed so distant, its hazy blue glow so utterly small and insignificant against the frozen vastness. The crunch of snow could be heard as I walked, a crisp, sharp sound cutting through what was otherwise dead silence. I stopped for a minute. It seemed as if I was the only one in this world. A world of cold, of stillness, of nothing. Neither the heat of a friend nor the joy of their company existed here. I was taking a note of all this with my eyes closed, so as to keep them from freezing, when I began to hear the crunching of snow. Oh god, there's the old art style. Oh, there it is. Huh? Sarah? Strange for her to be late. God, look at the old art style of Liam. This is his old style. He did stuff like this, and he'd also do like, I think the most of the other stuff was like animated anime character visuals. And then he has this like newer cartoony style that he started to do. It's so weird looking at it though. I always met her at the bus stop, or at least had been for the past week or so. I was glad of it too. You feel cold looking at those short sleeves in the snow. Yeah. That's the thing. She doesn't have the money for that. That you're gonna find out more about her. Oh, cold. Oh, Sarah, Sarah. I'd give her my coat. I'd give her my hoodie. I used to hang out with my good friend Jenna, but she hadn't been showing up for the past week. And now it was just Sarah to keep me company. She was absolutely beautiful, sweet and funny too, but for some reason, I never really saw her with any friends. I suppose this was because she had just moved here to Colorado. That and because all the guys I knew were too afraid to even talk to her. I guess that's why she was stuck with me all the time. Listen, take your shot, take your chance, go for it. In fact, she actually seemed extremely lonely. Interesting. Oh shit, I'm just staring at her. Yeah, you dumbass, you're staring right at her. Wave awkwardly and say hello. Uh, hey, haha. Hi, John. So, weather, right? Haha, ha, ha. Good one, John. I'm your conscious, John. Good one. You fumbled already. You fumbled. The baddie already, John. Good. Good job, John. Giggles. All I think when I see Giggle is Sin's voice. Giggle. Ha. Oh, there she is. I need to take a screenshot of that. Oh god, I forgot it's gonna... It's not like on Steam, so I can't take a Steam screenshot. I have to like do it there. Giggles. It's good to see you, John. Good to see you. Whoa, wait, what? Sarah, you're just wearing a t-shirt and short shorts? Huh? Why are you wearing short shorts? Is she insane? Wait. Didn't you say it's a 20-minute walk from your house to the bus stop? Did you not have time to grab a coat? Offer your coat. You're crazy. Please take this. I feel like it's important. I need to do that. You're too sweet. You're not a college gym bro. Listen, she's poor. She's poor. She has an excuse. You're too sweet. Thank you. Sure. Happy to help, Sarah, but what has gotten into you? The bus is already really late. It might not be coming at all. You had plenty of time to get a coat. No, I wanted to use your coat. Oh. I have no idea what to say to that. She's never acted like this before. Why is she being so weird all of a sudden? Sarah, ask her why she's acting different, why she wanted your coat. Just smile and nod. Wanted that free warmed coat. Just ask her why she wanted your coat. Let me save. I don't know what gets me the good ending, so I'm doing this. You're telling me that you intentionally left your coat behind, just so you could use mine? Why? I didn't leave it at home. I just didn't want you to see it. You wouldn't want to see it either, Judd. Oh! Okay. Uh-oh. It's embarrassing. Um, I can fix her. No, you know what? Never mind. I cannot fix her. She can make me worse. Okay. Giggles. I love the old Liam style. Aw, won't you be cold now? Her hand forcefully grabbed mine. My mouth moved, but words were nowhere to be found. It's okay. It's okay, haha. I'll just freeze to death. No! Oh. She began taking off my coat in horror, meaning to give it back. Wait. I cried in panic. I was joking. I grabbed her arms to try to stop her. The instant my hands closed around her, her face flushed bright red. She stopped in her tracks. Oh. Oh. I can fix her. Trust me, Chad, I can fix her. Sarah? I let go of her instantly. Her sudden grin was so horrific and out of place that I felt my skin blister with ice. I can fix her is wild. Listen, I can fix that. Trust me. Or she can make me worse. Sarah. Who your good Sarah? Who's a good... Sarah. Silly Sarah. You definitely didn't murder everybody on the bus, did you? You definitely didn't murder everybody. And now you're gonna tie me to a chair. It crawled across her face like a disease, eating away at her flesh and peeling back cold lips. Where the hell had this come from? It was incredibly disturbing, so much... Oops, I gotta stay on it. So much that I began to sweat despite the cold. There's nothing to fix. Exactly, she can make me worse. To be fair, her whole thing with her family, that they're really shitty, she totally could have been fixed at one point if John took his chance earlier. But too late. Incredibly disturbing, so much I began to sweat. I had to do something. Anything. To get rid of this ghastly expression. Ask if she's excited for school. Comment about the weather. Demand that she stop. Oh, we're not gonna do that. She's gonna murder us. Are you excited for school? So, haha. Ready for school? School? She questions, straight-faced, eyes returning to focus. We don't have school today, silly. It's a snow day because of the incoming storm. Haha. What? Seriously? God dang it. I didn't get an email or anything. Oh, back when they sent emails when there was a fucking school thing. Did they do that? Yeah, my school did that. My school did that a couple times. And that's only because we had Chromebooks. So they would like send you the fucking thing on the Chromebook like, oh, snowstorm, no school today, stay home. You guys have your work to do on your Chromebook still. It's like, oh yeah, gee, thanks, school. That's when I saw it. A faint grin beginning to carve out her face again. Sheepish and hidden. Wait, did did you? I wouldn't have been able to see you. If you knew there was no school. Oh, that twisted grin continued to stretch her face further and further, eating away at her pale skin. The wind howled and crystalline needles bit at my exposed skin. Suddenly she laughed, grabbing onto my waist. She can do that. She can do that. She can do whatever the hell she wants to me. I mean, what? You better stay close. Otherwise you'll catch a cold. My mind was in full retreat mode now as I began to backing up. I tried to wiggle free of her grasp, saying, haha, yeah, I, just remain calm. She snuggled in closer and closed her eyes as I tried to steady my breathing. My hands were in the air, my body rigid and taut as my heart convulsed with unease. I drew several shaky breaths and looked down at her. Her smile now appeared rather peaceful. Was this really all that bad? A lot of guys I knew would have done anything to be in this position. She just wanted to see me was all. Yeah, it was actually kinda sweet of her. God, the text is all the way over here instead of like down here. I need to make a visual novel. I have a couple ideas for visual novels. I need to get working on one. Isn't there like a site that's like the quick easy visual novel maker whatever? Albeit a little drastic. That's when I saw the dark crimson stains on her legs. Is oh, is that blood? Let's go to your house. Let's go to your house. That's hee. There's no blood. Oh, great. She suddenly squealed, ignoring my horror. Do you need your coats? I'll take them for you. Ignore the substance and agree. You know what? Yeah, ignore. I'm gonna do whatever just to get with her at this point. I began walking hesitantly. I felt sick, torn between concern and fear. But surely she was just having an off day. Or messing with me in a cruel, drawn-out joke. There was an explanation here somewhere. Being suspicious of her was getting me nowhere. She clung to me tightly as we walked. I tried desperately not to shiver and send her on another episode. We were nearly to my driveway when my phone suddenly buzzed. It emanated a soft ding. Stealing a glance at the screen in my pocket, I could see that it was Max. He had finally texted me back. You know what? Look at the message, why not? I slowly wiggled the phone from my pocket with my left hand, as my right was still in Sarah's vice grip. I was still walking as I brought the phone up when I suddenly jerked back, almost losing my balance on the slick ice. I turned around to see that Sarah had stopped cold. Her hand gripped so tight around my own that I could almost hear the bones breaking. Oh. Right, she has some, like, weird... She's not even supernatural. This is a normal female woman. This is a normal, like, whatever. Like, normal older high schooler chick. Whatever, like... She's, like, breaking his hand somehow already. I don't know if she even gained any new supernatural strength, because she's, like... In the other times, she's, like, very thin and, like, slightly sickly. And yet she's very strong. I let out a gasp of pain and tried to pull my hand free, but she wouldn't allow it. Who's that? The usual cheer was all but gone from her voice. It's Max, read the message. It's Max. My friend? I drew a breath, still cringing in pain as I opened the message from him. He was just telling me about... Yeah, of course I'm at school. Where the hell are you? Oh. My blood froze. I stared at the screen as my chest tightened. Uh-oh. Telling you what? I turned to look at her, my hands beginning to shake, having nothing to do with the cold. I'm sure my face showed them my horror and confusion, but if she saw, she didn't let on. I could feel her chilling gaze stabbing at my numb skin. Telling you what, John? No, no. Oh, no. Okay, I can scroll back if I have to. Try to keep her calm. Just about how much he likes snow. Slowly, her cute face reappeared, and her grin lightened as she smiled at me. We began walking again. What do you think of him? Oh, he's my bro. There's still a hint of malice in her quiet voice. What? Max. Is he a good friend of yours? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've known him for a while is all. Her hand slowly balled into tight fists, nearly crushing my own hand as she muttered something under her breath. Good lord. Oh, you know what? Wood. I could fix her. I could fix her. Trust, chat. That's when she turned into my driveway and started walking down. Actually, is it high school or college? I think it depends on the story, because I think she's like 22 in one of the stories, or is that one of the It's too confusing. There's too many versions, because Liam names characters the same things. Because sometimes one character is younger, one time they're older. I think it depends on the version. I have to check that. I have to double check. Leading me. How did she know when to turn? How did she know this was my driveway? Ignore it. I took a few long breaths, tried to calm myself down. We're going for it, chat. I'm cold. We should go inside. My lungs were shaky and weak, my breaths doing very little as I talked to myself. It must have been a misunderstanding. I'm not sure if I believed that myself. But it was better than thinking of the alternatives. People didn't just snap like this. There was more going on here, and pushing Sarah away wasn't going to get me any closer to an answer. And besides, I was actually going to freeze to death out here. Apologize for acting suspicious. Hey gosh, Sarah. I'm sorry. This whole day has been a bit weird, I guess. I keep thinking strange thoughts, like I'm paranoid or something. I don't even understand it, but you don't deserve to be treated that way. I know you've been having trouble fitting in at school. The last thing you need is me acting strange. Oh, oh. I'm sorry. Listen, Sarah, thanks. Thanks for being with me today. It would certainly be cold with or without you. But at least this way it's not boring. I like hanging out with you. So, thanks, and I'm sorry. Oh, oh, she's happy. My heart warmed as I saw her face shift ever so slightly. As if waking from a dream, her eyes glanced around, taking in her surroundings for the first time. Her sunken, lifeless features slowly ebbed away as, for the first time today, a believable smile flickered into view. One that didn't appear forced or fueled by delusions. No problem, John. Thank you. Backstory. Hey, Sarah. Yeah? Could you maybe tell me a little bit about yourself? What? You don't have to, but I just want to maybe know a little more about you. I guess. Okay, John. I don't like talking about it, but I can give you some drawings. I'm not very good. Promise me you won't look at them until later. I promise. This is the story of two people, both successful in work and in life. They settled down and plan to have a kid. Oh, unfortunately, however, fate had other plans. Oh, one day the man returns home to find his something. Police suspect a kidnapping. Oh, the man is now alone. His wife is never found. The culprit is never identified. That went quickly. For nearly a year, some of the texts went really fast. Then suddenly, one day, a police officer brings news. His wife has been found clinging to life, and the culprit responsible is the man's longtime co-worker and friend. The wife is alive, but not the same as she once was. Her mind is broken beyond repair. And she is not alone. A child has been born in the depths of that cellar. A daughter with hideous blue eyes and jet black hair. It's okay, the man says. I love my family. Nothing has changed. But they have changed. The daughter watches them change. The wife no longer understands love. And the man admits that he cannot even look at the child that is not his own. The family tears itself apart. Then one day, the man gets a tip to his coworker's location. The culprit who fled the scene all those years. The man does not call the police. The man does not care that his daughter is in the car with him. The man shoots his coworker 17 times in the chest. The man is never convicted for the murder. Things only get worse. The daughter is kept from school. The murder only further divides the family. Though blame begins to focus on her, the state eventually forces the daughter to so she cannot function away from home. She cannot talk with the other children. Because she doesn't know how. And the adults that try to console her only scare her to tears. End of part 1. Okay, Sarah, I'll just put these in my backpack for now. Yeah, so pause for a second. Yeah, that stuff kind of happened, and she's a little fucked up from the beginning, but it's not her fault. I'll look at them later. Thank you, John. As we began walking down the driveway to my house, I looked at her and took a heavy breath. That stuff went a little quick. It was hard to read it all. It's a little fast. Calming my nerves. I only hoped that her strange behavior had subsided for good. We trudged through the softly accumulating snow. I had been too lazy to shovel it with my parents having left for Hawaii a week ago. Yeah, so his parents are fucking gone, too. Don't you just love that when your parents decide to go to Hawaii and leave you at home to go to school alone? Ironically, as much as it pissed me off to imagine them on a beach while I was stuck here, I was insanely glad that neither of them would be home for a few days, so I wouldn't have to explain Sarah to them. We reached the door and I fumbled for my key. I finally grasped it. unlocked the door, and jumped inside before too much warm air escaped into the bitter cold. I immediately started up a fire, not realizing how cold I had been until that moment. I looked over at Sarah taking off the jackets and folding them neatly before placing them down gingerly by the entrance. Her movements were strained, her spindly limbs tired and weak. She appeared to have a normal mental state now, but as she finished up and her eyes glanced at me, I couldn't help but tense a little. "Hey, Sarah." My heart had begun to pound, distrust and fear suddenly reclaiming me. What if... Did she know where my room was? That might be a way to check on whether or not I'm overreacting. Ask if she could grab a hoodie from your room. Could you maybe go to my room and grab me a hoodie? Anything for John. She cried with a big smile, turning to go. She took several steps further into the house. Oh yeah. Her pale form walked deliberately at first, but her pace gradually dissolved into a strange staggering motion before she eventually came to a complete halt. Still facing away from me, her icy voice quietly seeped out. "But I don't know where your room is." I felt a huge wave of relief. Thank God. I felt bad for even doubting her for giving her such a dumb test. Sorry, it's right up this... I suddenly stopped myself. You know what? I'll just get it myself. I need to stop being so lazy anyway. What was wrong with me? I apparently still felt like I couldn't trust her. But I just couldn't stop myself. I didn't believe her. I wanted to know if there really was really no school. I wanted to know why she had been acting so strange. The only thing holding me back was the fear of such a question, bringing back that other smile. That deranged face. Alright then. I'll be right back then. I quickly ran up the stairs to my room. I grabbed my doorknob only to recoil in shock. It was freezing. I could feel a draft of frozen air seeping out from under the door. I gingerly grabbed the handle with my fingertips and slowly opened it, letting loose a blast of frigid air. It felt like a window had been left open. Now that I thought about it, I remember my room being freezing that morning as well, and really quite drafty for the past week. Check the windows. Nothing. All the windows were closed tight. Ugh. I would probably just have to sleep downstairs by the fire until I figured out the problem. I quickly grabbed my hoodie and closed the door to my room. I walked back downstairs. Sarah was gone. Hey? Sarah? Where the hell has she gone? Hello? A sudden clattering sound resounded from the kitchen. My heart spasmed at the sudden noise, my hand rushing to clutch at my chest. Check the kitchen. I cautiously walked towards the kitchen, my heart pounding despite my attempts to control it. There was no one inside. My eyes narrowed. Was that a pan on the floor? That must have been what caused the sound. Call for Sarah? Hey Sarah? Sarah, hello? Where are you? No response. Go back to the living room. I peered back into the living room, walking slowly. Where the hell is she? Was she? That's when I suddenly heard someone descending the stairs. I whirled around to see Sarah bounding down them, slinging her backpack over her shoulder. It seemed to be empty now. What the hell? Where had she even come from? What had she done? Offer hot chocolate. We're gonna be nice to her, okay, guys? Hey, Sarah. Welcome back. Hey, John. She smiled cutely. How loud is the music, by the way? Should I turn that down a little bit? I feel like it's kind of loud. She smiled cutely. So if you're staying for a bit, how about some hot chocolate? Or something else? It's whatever. Ha ha ha. Sure. So long as it's okay with you. Giggle. Do you like hot chocolate, John? Sure, haha, way more than coffee. Then I like it too. Alright, she's gonna like everything we like. I'll make some for you. Oh, alright, thanks. Alright, haha, we're gonna get drugged, aren't we? Thanks, Sarah. Sure. I swear if we get drugged, anything for John. Hee hee, yay. We walked to the kitchen, Sarah taking the lead. Before long, she had made some hot chocolate. I'm gonna turn my headset down because that is kind of loud to me. I don't know how it is for you guys, so I don't know if I should raise or lower the volume. Using water and my little packets of mix, nothing fancy. She held her own cup down at her side, eyes trained on me. How is it, John? My chest tightened. What was this feeling? Oh, it's, drink some. We're getting drugged, I fucking knew it. I slowly lifted the cup, taking a small sip. Ha, it tastes great. Hot chocolatey. Giggle. Oh, I've been drugged. How many times in games are we gonna be drugged? This has happened in the Freak Circus. This happened in the friggin' what was the thing? My fiance is a fiend. There's been multiple times we've been drugged. I did. Her eyes again cleared slightly, a sort of calming sanity washing over her. Backstory. Hey Sarah. Yeah, John? Listen, I may have looked at those pictures you gave me. Oh. I, no, listen, it's okay. I had no idea. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Listen, if it means anything, I promise. I'll never let something like that happen to you again. Oh, no one deserves any of that. I really appreciate you showing me all that. But there's more, isn't there? This time, you really can't look until later, okay? Alright. Oh, the daughter begins to accept that home is where she belongs. But the way she's treated is the way she deserves. This continues until the daughter enters high school. And something horrific happens. One day after school, a child runs into the street. With the father too intoxicated to brake in time, the child is killed on impact. Having become second nature to the family, the daughter is blamed. And hiding the body becomes her burden. Right, yeah. The daughter does not fuss, she knows it is her fault. But her parents become convinced she will turn on them. Get them arrested for things which have always been her own fault. Time passes until the daughter begins to fall ill. A horrible thought begins to plague her mind. Perhaps this is not her fault. She shakes the thought away. But with every thought of the innocent child's corpse, in return, the thoughts take over her mind. She is unable to break free. And soon it will not be denied. The thought poisons the parents. Oh, the daughter bends to its will. It is only after this that the daughter sees what she has done. The corpse's eyes still judge her ghastly mouths, unhinged in horrific something, and so she removes the faces. Well, now she could imagine whatever expression she wants. They could be smiling at her, if she wanted them to be. And so they smiled at her, and she smiled back. The family had finally found peace. End of part 2. Alright, I won't look until later. God damn. I forget how fucked up her story actually is until looking at it, and then I'm like, oh, damn. Thank you for so much for being so open. No. Thank you. She dashed out of my house before I could respond, her form disappearing into the frozen wasteland, slamming the door behind her. I sat stunned for a good minute. Where the hell did that come from? She hadn't even taken a coat with her. Imagining her in just a t-shirt in that brutal cold made me want to run after her, but I knew she was long gone by that point. It was now well past 12. So the school would have called by now about my absence if it had been a school day. I let myself relax a little more, but it wasn't quite enough. This entire day was just a bit too much to handle. Maybe I was just worrying too much. Send Max another text, ask about the school, watch TV, do chemistry. You know what? Let's watch TV. Let's chill. We're not gonna do homework. Though there's no school to go back to at this point. And asking, oh my God! Look, it's all the stuff. It's design. It's all other cool things. It's funny that it's there. I sat on the couch, mindlessly flicking through channels. I like seeing this. It's funny that Liam added his own stuff there as a TV show. There's nothing good on. My phone suddenly buzzed. What? Who could have been texting me? I hadn't texted Max. Pulling out my phone, I realized that it had just run out of batteries. Ugh. This had gone far enough. Even if there was school today, Max would have been home by now. For him to keep this joke up for so long. Use your landline to call his house directly. Check to see if your landline had any messages. Nothing. I punched in his number and brought the phone to my ear. Dial tone. I tried again. Dial tone. Frustrated, I looked at the monitor. No service, it read. What? It was a landline. How is that even possible? Must have something to do with the storm. Ugh. I suddenly realized I should have been checking the news. They would hopefully have information about the possibility of school tomorrow. At the rate the storm was going, it wasn't likely. Check the news. I flipped to the channel. Oh God. Fucking hell. My heart practically stopped. I only heard the tail end. That was loud as shit. Not releasing images or further details regarding the bus incident. Bus massacre. Then the camera switched and they began talking about the highway conditions. I felt an absolutely horrible sickness gripping me. It couldn't be. Could it? Surely that little dialogue I had heard couldn't have been about... That would be ridiculous. I wasn't even sure what I heard. I was definitely overreacting. After all, someone would have called me worried about the massacre. School didn't report me absent. Max was just playing a joke. Yeah, school didn't report and someone would have called me worried about that. Not if the police aren't releasing details about where and when it took place. School didn't report me absent. That's because my house phone isn't getting any service. Max is just playing a joke. Then why didn't he even text back, or ever text back? Nothing I said to myself made me feel any better. I tried in vain to calm myself down, but quickly realized that I had to know for sure. The house shook with a gust of wind. Tremors began sending down every dark hallway. I stood up from my couch, slowly glancing at the snow beginning to plaster the windows. Although gray and dull, the flakes seemed to glow against the oppressive darkness at nighttime as nighttime fell. I secured every layer I could find, grabbing my flashlight and taking several deep breaths. The frigid night air seemed to ripple with heat distortion as the door swung open. I locked the door behind me and fumbled the keys into my pocket with shaking hands. I began walking the route the bus would have taken, my pace slow, the sickness growing worse with every crunch of snow under my feet. The dim light from my house was becoming more and more distant, disappearing altogether as I turned a corner. It was now just me and the flurry of snow. The skeletal trees surrounding me groaned against the wind. Their twisted black shapes were silhouetted against the deep blue hue of the night. I hadn't seen another house for some time now. The families in my neighborhood were exceedingly spread apart, and the empty stretches of road seemed to snake on forever at points. More often than not, the snowplows didn't even find the time to drive as deep in the community as I was going. I slowly came to a stop, hesitation shaking my heart. Keep going. We might as well. This might screw us over though. I couldn't stop here. I had come this far. It was snowing quite heavily, but I was still certain I would be able to faintly see the tracks of the bus if it had driven anywhere. Despite this, I hadn't seen its tracks in over a mile. Ordinary cars rarely drove up the way I was walking, and yet I had noticed that the roadway was layered with the tracks of smaller vehicles. They looked fresh. That's when I saw something up ahead, barely visible in the haze. Lights. Flashing red and blue just around the next bend. Whatever sanity I had left was quickly drained. Keep going. I approached the lights and peeked around the corner. Fucking hell. That's loud. God damn it, Liam. I'm turning this shit down. They're surrounded by ambulances and police cars. A mangled mess of metal and shattered glass. Sat the bus I had been taking for nearly 4 years. It's still going. It's still very high pitch. God damn it, Liam. I can't blame him. This is an old game. Who knows how, like, you'd probably, I don't know how long that was. Sat the bus had taken for 4 years. Windows were caked with blood, which was still a dark crimson red. I want to know where he got the pictures of this from. Oh. Perfectly preserved in the cold. Like, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Hopefully that's good. The once hot, steaming liquid had frozen solid to the splintered glass, encircling small bullet-sized holes. The ambulances were stuffed with body bags as the surrounding street was scattered with a few severed limbs. I swore I could see Steve softly rising from the dead white appendages, as they were ever so slowly covered in drifting snow. There were several police officers conversing among themselves. Surely I couldn't be caught here. I looked downright suspicious. Was it worth listening closer? Turn or listen to the officers, why not? I snuck slightly closer, carefully measuring my steps. I could only make out a few words in jumbled phrases. Hacksaw. Removed per post-mortem. A few pieces. Missing. One of them suddenly stood upright, gaze darting around the surrounding area. I staggered back, blind terror forcing me into retreat. I began sprinting back to my house, trying to keep my stomach down as my heart lurched rapidly. I reached my front door and frantically fumbled for the key with my numb fingers, looking behind me into the inky darkness. I finally got the key in the lock and turned it. But suddenly a knock on glass, coming from above. I looked up, slowly, heart pounding. There, in the window above me, the window to my room. I couldn't see much of anything. The light was off, which was a problem, because I knew I had left it on. Oh, my ears. Fuck. What was that? Was that Sarah? The realization had made me stumble back, fear negating my ability to breathe for a second. Her face had been pressing up against the glass, but it was so wrong, horrific. That horrible, gut-wrenching smile on her face. How the hell did she even get in? The fucking loud-ass sound, god. That's the only bad thing about this so far is the sound. Sirens droned behind me in the distance. It was time to make a choice. I could run back to the police, save myself, put this entire thing behind me. Never learn anything about what happened here on this cold day. Or I can go inside. Save. Go inside. I took a deep breath. Sarah? Hello? What are you doing in here? My voice trailed off. A wind gust shrieked outside, dim moonlight dancing through the empty rooms of the house. If Sarah was still inside, she wasn't saying anything. Wait. What the hell was that noise? It sounded as if something was falling downstairs. Something heavy. I could only see the base of the stairs, so unless it fell all the way down. Oh shit. Hey, how you doing, Sarah? Let me try to get a good screenshot. Let me try to get a screenshot without it glitching, please. Okay, there we go. Sorry the game keeps coming in and out. It's windowed, so I have to it doesn't appear when I do it. You didn't give me time to prepare this one like the others. Which is a shame. After all, you said he was your friend. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? The ghoulish head dripped softly in the dark. The ghoulish? Ghoulish? It was so pale and mangled that I didn't immediately recognize it as Max's. A horrific expression was forever imprinted on his face as his eyes stared straight ahead, wide and unblinking. There. What are you doing on the ground for? Are you sick? Catch a cold? Sarah will make it all better. Oh god. Isn't that right, John? Right, John? You need me to make you better. Make you better. Giggle. Watch your feet on the steps. Don't let go of my hand. Shh. It's okay. Luscious. Oh god. Hi, Sarah. We're saving here. Why not? It's cold in here, you know. Maybe if you just held me. My friends. Shh. John's friends are all here. Mrs. Bus Driver Lady is over there in the corner. You don't need anyone but me. Others will try to change you, corrupt you, but I didn't want you getting lonely either. Not like me. So I kept your friends here. Most of Jenna is in your closet. I cut a hole in your roof above the closet so she could stay there longer. How the fuck did she cut a hole in the roof? Room temperature is no good for friends. It must be cold, like outside. I've let her be with you all week, but there's only me to love now. Don't you understand how I am protecting you? I love you, John. Much more than your parents. Yo. Yeah, there's a little yandere. I got it. Don't worry, Crimson. I'm trying to fix her right now. Don't worry. This is a cold love story. It is one of Liam Vickers' old games. I think it's one of the only games Liam made. It's based on the old creepypasta he made called A Cold Love Story. The game is from John's point of view. There's a couple versions of the story, different points of view that he has made. One of them is from John, I believe one of them is from Sarah herself, and I think one is from another character. So there's like 3 versions. But yeah, Liam Vickers made this. The creator of Murder Drones made this back in the day. Your parents wanted to leave you, but I made them stay with you. Made them stay under your bed. Giggle. Don't you understand? Oh, final backstory. I think I do. We're saving again. What? I understand. The daughter was so happy with her family, but when her absence from school caught notice, she was forced to return. It was then that she found another child waiting in the snow. The child asks her for her name, but she cannot speak. This child will not bend to her imagination, his face not what she makes of it. The questions he asks are not dictated by her. It has been so long since she had seen another living person. The child doesn't care, however. He does not see her. Oh, the daughter has no backpack, so the child gives her one to her. The daughter does not know what to do, so the child shows her. The daughter cannot speak to others, so the child talks for her. That's when the daughter makes a mistake. She begins to believe the child accepts that she is normal, lets herself become happy. And that's when the child begins to change. Just like the daughter's parents, if he is allowed to change, he will become different. He will hate her. Being with others corrupts him. The daughter will protect him. The daughter loves him. And if he does not love her back, she will pretend he does. End of part 3. Okay, we gotta save. Okay, we cannot fuck up. We cannot fuck up right now. We're gonna get murdered if we fuck up. How did you? I don't. You do understand. I love you. But after everything I've done, what do you think? I can turn the music up a little bit. Of me, I will accept it. Whatever you say. No matter what. I won't leave you. Sarah, you are broken. You are a murderer, and those lives you took can never be replaced. You need to first understand this. Your delusions have cost me everything. But I don't think you're beyond repair. And for anyone to not try to help you past this. Sarah, I'll never look at you the same again. But I'm not gonna leave you alone in this. What you've done is wrong. The way you think makes me fear for your life, as well as the lives of others. Which is why I can't let you out of my sight ever again. From now on, we're in this together. I won't let you hurt another person. And I won't let anyone ever hurt you. What do I think of you? I suppose I'll come to find out. I don't think you know what love is. I think your delusions have warped the term. For me to say I love you back, it would be wrong. But I will say this. I still certainly hope we can come to love each other. You're beautiful. And while your heart may be tainted by a past you couldn't control, I stand by my earlier statement. You are not beyond help, not beyond repair. You are not lost. I will not lose you. No matter what. I would like that. Very much. A cold love story. Animation and coding by Liam. Story Liam Vickers. Backstory Crayon art. Katie Hood. Oh hey, we got the gang. Music Eternity. Katie. Winter Breath. Adrian Darkness. Oh goddammit. Flashback music. Lavender Town. One Rainy Night. Industrial Music Box. End of production supervisor. Created using. God damn it! So it's going so quick. Slow down. I can't read it all. Slow down. I'm trying to. Oh, thanks, mom and dad, for not being super fucked up. Nice. The end. We did it. Good end. I had to take a screenshot. Thanks for beta testing. Wow, so that's the beta of it. So that wasn't even like. Yeah, I forgot. This is the beta. This is the only version that exists, I think. That is actually like saved on file. But damn, that was a cold love story. We got the good ending. Maybe I'll play it again sometime and do the bad ending. But there we go. I'm gonna quit out of that. I don't know if the music's copyrighted or not. I hope. Well, no, it shouldn't be because one of Liam's friends did it, so I think it should be fine. Oh, that was actually kind of quick. It's only 11. Nice. I don't know what to play after that. We did a little bit of the friggin' not secure, sector breach, which I still need to beat the other endings of that. I'll most likely beat the other endings in my own time because I don't want to keep dealing. I'll probably try to record it, then give it to my editor so my editor can stitch that stuff together later. But yeah, we did it. What should we play now? I honestly have no idea what to play now. What do I do after that? What do I do after the the cold love story? Listen. She's fixable though. Look at that. She is fixable. We we can fix her, chat. We can indeed fix her. Well, what should we do right now? I'm gonna end recording.